Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. As you can see, these are the fair value gaps and lines that we had drawn yesterday. Nifty has closed well below this bullish fair value gap, so this doesn't hold any value anymore. Let me delete it. So if you look at it from this point of view, Nifty made a fair value gap. A fair value gap is a liquidity zone. It went, tested the top of it, and has fallen perfectly, thereby creating a lower high, which is an ultra bearish scenario. Now we have targets, buyers areas that we have marked up previously, and those are well in sight. Now let's see. But for today, let's go and delete everything and start afresh as we do normally with the monthly time frame. On a monthly time frame, if the bias is not sure, why is it not sure? I explain this every day, but let me do it again. This was a low, a base that was created by buyers in August. So this was a swing low, and that was much higher than the previous swing low. So that at that point of time, if you ignore this one monthly candle that we are looking at, that we are sitting on right now, the March candle, it was bullish because this was protected. Now in March, this is invalidated. That means these buyers are defeated, and means their stop losses are taken, and have the bears taken over. For that, we need a lower high to be formed. Sellers are, for now we know sellers are right here. I do not know where sellers are after that. Market is just falling. We need some buyers pressure from somewhere down here, trying to take market up. That's when we know where the strong sellers are. So we need a lower high. That's not happened. That's why I'm putting not sure. I am not sure. There's only one level that's of significance here. That's the swing low here. That was created all the way back in August. I mean in April, sorry. And that shall be marked in green and with a thicker line. Now going over to the weekly time frame, interesting time frame. On a weekly time frame, Nifty has become bearish. Why is it bearish? Because this swing high is lower than the previous swing high. So a lower high, and that means it is bearish. There's a weekly fair value gap here. There's another fair value gap here. But this one is still being formed. We'll see tomorrow. I don't want to mark it again. So let's go to the, in fact, let us indeed just mark this fair value gap. This is a bearish fair value gap on a weekly time frame. That is not tested. On a daily time frame, if you come here, the bias is bearish. We created this swing high, and that is much lower than the previous swing high. That is this one here. Now there are fair value gaps. So let me just, there are bearish fair value gaps, and this fair value gap, the top of which had been taken, and that's why we are not marking it anymore. Now let's see, if assuming Nifty is bearish, what are the targets? Where are the buyers for Nifty? One area of buyer is this. Let me draw a little more the body of it. This is a area of buyers. This is an order block. This little red candle that you see there is an order block. So that's one area of buyers. There is another one here. That's the mid of this large red candle. I believe there has been a close below that today. and then ultimately this monthly um, target that we have. So going over to the 4-hour time frame, on a 4-hour time frame, Nifty is it bullish, bearish, what is it? It was not sure. Let's see now. The low has been taken, so let's see the high. So this is a swing high, and that swing high has been taken. So, and still till a new swing high is formed, we are not putting something up here. We just say it's not sure. The reason I've explained in the month during the analysis the monthly time frame. If any further explanations are needed, you can just go and comment, and maybe I'll do a separate video on it. Now, on an hourly time frame, interestingly, hourly time frame has become bearish. Here's a swing high you see there, and that's a swing high. So it's a lower high has been formed. Let's just put a name to it. It's bearish. And here we have some artifacts to mark up. There's a fair value gap here. That's a bearish fair value gap. And in that fair value gap, there's a swing low that is this one. I should mark it in red. Yeah, so things don't look very well for Nifty. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Once again, I am not a certified analyst, and I do this just for educational purpose. Thank you.